Yeah, Flau'jae, what do you like about this team? Compared to the past ones you've been on, what do you like about this team?
Um, the one thing I like about this team is that I don't know, we really like each other. I think everybody's pulling for everybody, which is really big, and I think we're just eager to learn. I feel like we challenge each other. We're able to lead the freshmen. They really listen. They want to learn. So it's really just a really good team camaraderie.
Yeah, Flau'jae, along those lines, just how impressive is this freshman class and what they've been able to do early on and just how they approach the game?
Really good. I think they all are just dynamic in their own way. Bella, really great shooter, so she's working on other areas of her game. Z, as y'all know, she has my last name. She's really good. Grace, Meg, it's just Divine. They all have this aura about them, and we're just pulling for them that they see like they can affect the game in many different ways.
Bella, for you, I'm sure Kim's had a lot of conversations with yourself as well as the other freshmen about, once we get deep into the season, you want to be part of that rotation. So for you, I'm just curious, like, what your mindset is when you take the floor, when you sub into the game, to try to ensure the things you need to do now in order to make that rotation when the lineup sort of shortens a little bit.
I would definitely say that my mindset going into the game is just play as hard as possible. Coach Mulkey is very big on defense, so I try to go in there and just be on point on defense, stay in defensive rotations, and just be able to stand out defensively, because she always says if you play defense, I have a place for you on the team.
Bella, it seems like you have particularly, you really enjoy playing defense. What is it about playing defense that you think gets you going?
I feel like defense is a big energy swing. Not a lot of people like to play defense, so I feel like that's what kind of separates me from other players. And being able to take that charge, it electrifies the team, the crowd, everybody. So I just feel like defense is a really big part of my game, and I just love playing defense. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Flau'jae, it doesn't seem like very long ago that you were one of the freshmen, obviously playing a big role your first year. Just how fast has that gone to now? Do you feel like you're kind of like do you feel like a senior, like a kind of a mother hen? Do you imparting wisdom and that sort of thing? And do they listen?
They listen sometimes. I only feel old when they call me grandma. I don't really know where that came from, but they call me grandma, and it's crazy because I used to call LaDeja that, and she was my roommate, and so it's just wow, I'm old. But it's fun, leading them. They do listen, and I feel like they take in, all the things that we try to tell them, and it's a good group to leave with. I'm like, dang, I wish I could have spent all 4 years with this group. They're amazing.
Flau'jae, to follow that up, do you anticipate when you go on road trips, will you room with one of the freshmen?
No. I'm really hoping, because I'm a real old lady. I wake up very early, 5 a.m., and my years throughout, I had to tiptoe around the room because I'm up at 5 a.m., and I would have to make them get on that routine, so I don't think they want to ruin me. But no, I don't really care. They're all pretty cool, but I'm hoping I get my own room this year.
We have 13 players, don't we? Right?
I don't know. Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
odd man out, you might.
We'll do two more.
Flau'jae, I know you're going to have a game back in Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to get your thoughts on being able to go back there and play the game that you love in front of your hometown, in front of your home crowd. I know you'll have lots of family and friends there.
Yeah, for me, it's just another game, but I'm very excited. My grandpa's going to be able to come to the game. He's never seen me play in college. So that's going to be really fun. And really just getting to see my whole family. It's going to be lit out there. They're crazy. So the tickets sold out in an hour or something like that. So it's very anticipated. I'm very excited. Georgia Southern, they're a really good team. So I'm excited to get down there and play in front of my family and friends.
Time for one more. Good. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, questions for Coach?
Yeah, Kim, in a game like this, focus can wander pretty easily, but it didn't seem that way tonight. It seemed like it was the focus maintained for the most part.
Well, I think that starts with our coaching staff. I don't know if you saw me, But I looked over at Bella and said, Bella, you don't give up that 3, we just break a record. You have to find things through the course of a game to keep kids motivated. I tell them in games like this, you don't look at the score. I'm not looking at the score, I'm looking at you. I'm watching what you're doing with the people you're on the floor with, and I'm watching you play defense. Michaela Williams is on another level right now. She's guarding people like never before. She's rebounding the ball when she's needed to get a rebound. She's passing the ball, sharing the ball. That kid, everybody needs to catch her right now because she is on another level on being solid all-around ball player.
Obviously, you knew what this freshman class was, but all 5 of them looking like they are able to play at this level right away. Just has anything caught you off guard? Has anything surprised you with how just impactful they seem to be?
I don't know if it's caught me off guard. What you never know is work ethic. You never know heart. You can watch them and evaluate their talents when you're watching them in AAU and in their high schools. What you don't know is when you have them every day, what are they going to bring to the table when you've got to play hard in practice? And that our practices, we get after it. And they're confident. They will guard anybody on the floor. They might get abused, but they still going to come back and they're going to try and do their best. Nothing has surprised me. I've been so excited to watch them in practice. I enjoy going to practice because they just get after it, and they're coachable, and they're pleasant to be around. Hope that answers your question.
Good. What are some things that you look at in a games like this? You know, when the score is what it is, what are some things you look at to evaluate to see where you are as a team?
Well, I just told you one of them. I wasn't real happy the 3 was given up. If you're going to go over and help and you call yourself helping, then you need to be quick enough or not go as far as you went to not give up that 3. Now, in that moment, I didn't know we could have broken a record there. That's not why I'm saying that. I'm saying it because you don't ever want to end a game with the other team scoring. And so I immediately told Bella, it's how you play start to finish. It's free throw. She and Divine were on the free throw line right there toward the end of the game. They've been taught which one's pinching and which one's got the shooter. Didn't do it. Transition. We're going to keep running. We're going to keep running. And I thought there were times where a few of them trotted. You run full speed. But those things will get better because they have to learn that at this level. I could go on. I'm sure when I watch the film, there'll be lots of teaching moments.
Hey, Coach, 25 assists tonight. Can you just speak to the unselfishness that this team really plays with? It seems like there were a lot of extra passes just to find somebody open.
Well, it starts with Michaela Williams. In fact, the last game, she I think had 3 turnovers. 2 of them was late in. 2 of them, it was late in the game, and she overpassed. She has elevated her game. I thought the first quarter was much better this game than the last game on exactly what you're talking about. We had 4 assists the first half, the last game. I bet we had that many in the first quarter, if not more. Just share the ball. You share the ball, good things are going to happen. And certainly we've got players that can go one-on-one. I mean, they can entertain you. But at the end of the day, when you get to SEC play and in good games, you're gonna have to reverse the ball. You're gonna have to share the ball and let everybody, as they like to say, eat.
I know you do this every year with your players, but going back to Flau'jae's hometown, why do you do that, and what do you hope to see this weekend?
I remember when I was a player at Louisiana Tech, we did that. There's a lot of things that you take from your background And I just remembered how special it was to each of us to go back and play in front of people that can't come to all of your games. And now it's not always possible. We have to have the other team agree to it. But when it's possible, you try to do it. You know, she's not the only one that's a senior. You know, KG, then you got Mama. You know, with Mama transferring to us, it would be hard to go back and do a schedule, but you can't get everybody. But those that will agree to it, I just think it's another memory for a senior to cherish and have.
Have over 40 steals, I believe, in these two games. What do you think allows them to be that disruptive on defense?
Quick hands. I wouldn't want Flau'jae guarding me. Her hands are so quick. But she's not the only one. Ball pressure. We have some depth and some athleticism with this bunch that if you just pressure the ball, good things are going to happen. Certainly, I keep perspective. We know who we've played. We know who we have to play. This is work for us out here. This is like, let's go practice, let's go play, turn the lights on, and the only difference is we have fans in the stands. But we've got work to do.
Kim, leading into the season, what were the things that you guys were working with Kate on, and through two games, what have you sort of seen from her, just sort of in those aspects and things you've been working on her with?
Well, I'm giving her a hard time for missing free throws. She keeps telling me that's not truly who she is, so until she starts making them all, I'm going to continue to give her grief about it. But rebound out of your area. Rebound out of your area. You're big enough to get those rebounds that come down. She and Mama are really, really strong. Work on your hands, because you're going to get bullet passes thrown to you from Michaela. Always be ready for any type of pass. And she just brings a body and a presence that when we throw it in there, we feel good about her finishing. And that excites me.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Mm-hmm.